Homemade just might be the biggest lie that restaurants tell.
I buy the fries and put them in the air fryer.
You buy fries already? Fries?
What do you think they making at the restaurants?
I don't know, but I'm not making it.
You think they cutting potatoes at restaurants that you go to?
I think so.
They not.
How they not?
They taking that big ass brown bag they got from Restaurant Depot and they dumping that shit in that basket and they fries down and they put it in the basket and they fry that shit up.
Radley is back there cutting my fries.
You want to bet?
Homemade doesn't always mean fresh, and it doesn't always really mean homemade.
Who's lying to us?
Oh, man. Restaurants can say things that just aren't necessarily understood.
Okay.
It's a little lie.
It's a little lie.
But it's misunderstood. It's kind of like when you go to, you see an automobile commercial, and they say that it's assembled in Tennessee, or American made, or whatever the case may be. All the parts are coming from China.
Yeah.
So the restaurant has all these things coming in frozen, but we make it here in-house.
We do.
Right? And so one of the biggest things that, the clip at the beginning of the show, this girl didn't really understand that not every restaurant is making fresh fries. In fact, very few restaurants are
very
making...
few. Very few.
Right.
Yeah. Because where are you going to put them? And then there's a lot of different,
Where you putting... Listen, restaurants have very little space, traditionally.
True.
Okay?
Especially, kitchens in general. Like, the restaurant might be massive, but your kitchen might not be big at all.
Because you want butts and seats and as many seats as you can accommodate. Yeah. That's how you make money. Mm-hmm. You're not storing a bunch of potatoes.
No.
And then peeling them and then cutting them and then soaking them to get the extra starch out and then doing all the machinations to make fresh fries.
Yeah. There's very few places that do that. And you can tell the difference.
You can.
True.
But there's a little thing called diminishing returns. Mm-hmm. And most places are getting frozen fries. They're dipping them bad boys in the fryer, and you're getting fries, and you're loving them.
Oh, loving them. Oh, I love frozen fries. I'm not afraid of them at all.
No, not at all. Now, fresh mozzarella. Mm-hmm. Coming right out the bag. They're not making fresh mozzarella.
Oh, no. Oh, like churning
from
it?
a caprese or a burrata and stuff like that. I did work at a place we used to, when we worked together, we used to make the mozzarella in-house.
Yeah.
Do you anymore?
No, it's sourced from a very local purveyor.
And that's going to come up again and again.
Yeah.
Very local purveyor. It's not house made. It's made in somebody's house, though.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Made in somebody's. I mean,
and I'm not afraid of that though. I don't mind that at all, and I don't even mind if you advertise that. Say, hey, it comes from XYZ. This place is over here.
They're not advertising that.
But
they're saying house made, fresh mozzarella, or whatever those things are. Because once you say homemade, people associate that with fresh. It's being made in the back, things like that, and it's not exactly true.
No.
Even if, in a lot of cases, restaurants will have either if it's a famous farms like Bell and Evans for the chicken or whatever for the pork or whatever for the steak, or they may have done that in the past, and they're not going to update the verbiage on the website or the
that shit came from Cisco.
If they end up changing purveyors, they're not going to update.
They're not going to tell you that
menu.
shit. Yeah,
right.
No. Ain't got time for that.
It's still New Zealand lamb.
Exactly.
Made in America. Another one that it's fresh pasta. Fresh made pasta.
Now, I just went to Italy.
Okay.
And I watched them make the pasta. And you can tell the difference.
Okay, talk to me.
So I feel like it's almost heavier.
Okay.
When it's fresh made. You know what I mean? Like it sits on you different. The whole nine.
The texture is definitely different.
Yes.
Because you're going to have an issue with getting it al dente or the texture that you're used to at your place at home, because you're not making fresh pasta.
Not at all. Not even think about it.
So you ain't going to know what's happening with it.
True.
It does have a different dynamic.
Absolutely.
But not everybody is making it at the restaurant. It is homemade somewhere.
Absolutely.
And freshly, it's not from a bag and it's not hard.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Like we used to get ravioli at my spot, and it was made fresh, but we didn't make it in house.
As a matter of fact, all the pasta used to come from that maker.
Exactly.
That local pasta maker. Because we would get all the trucks
good
in.
stuff. Yeah, it
You
was
know
good.
what I mean?
Oh, it was
like,
great.
the bread was coming in. The cheese, not the cheese. We made the cheese. But the pasta was coming in, the fish and all that stuff, and you see how it's put together. And I understand. I don't fault our business for
not at
doing
all.
it because you don't know. It's not like,
and you could tell even that coming in compared to like something that's frozen.
right.
You know what I mean? Like you could tell when people pay good money to have a quality product.
True. And we're going to get to the frozen components later, but it's all in an effort to make the best product at the best price.
Exactly.
Because when I talk about diminishing returns, if Luigi's Kitchen delivers the pasta and you make it, is yours going to be that much better?
No.
While you're paying your people X amount of dollars to do the prep and your prep list is already that extensive? Not really.
Exactly.
Not really. And then we mentioned a little bit about the bread.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I know for sure.
Yo, nobody's. I mean, I
Unless
think
there's
the last restaurant I worked at that even was getting bread was years ago in Virginia. It was, and I remember we used to bake and it was a big facility. Like the kitchen was massive. It was, in the back they had a bakery. You know what I mean? Before you even got to the full on kitchen and
For it to be worth it, you better have bakery in your name.
Yeah, legit. Like you selling to other people.
100%.
Because you want to outsource, so it doesn't make any sense for you to, it makes more sense to outsource compared to the other way around.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless you're doing it all the time, like you're saying.
And it's not like the bread is going to bring you that much money. Most of the time, you're giving it away anyway.
Yeah, it's like the same thing with the pasta. And unless you're making it for other places, what's the point of just doing it for yourself?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like at least when you're doing like that, you're selling to other places. They're getting great local pasta, and it's just coming from your spot, and they just happen to go to your spot and get it at the same time.
True.
Yeah.
One of the things that might have the most amount of truth attached to it is dressings.
True. Yeah.
A lot of our restaurants,
they make their own dressings.
Are making their own dressings. A lot don't.
A lot don't. There's plenty that don't. There's plenty of spots I see them cut a fucking bag open, okay?
Right.
And they just pour it into the thing. But there are, certain places that will do one dressing like that, and then maybe they'll make like a ranch or they'll make a honey mustard because those components maybe they're just more accessible. You already have them in house. You don't have to worry about it and stuff like that.
True.
But if you have to get something extra, they're gonna just outsource it.
Yeah. So same goes for sauces.
Yeah.
I mean, well, no, they're not making the sauces.
Most of them.
Depends on the sauce.
It depends on the spot.
If it's a sauce that needs to be
in multiple dishes,
cooked, like
a marinara, we make a marinara.
Yeah, we're gonna make those type of sauces. But I'm talking like barbecue sauce.
Oh hell no. Not even close. Like some random shit?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. We're not making that.
No,
No.
because you're not getting that. First of all, you're not getting it. Somebody's not ordering. It's not coming with every dish. Even if it is.
True.
You know what I mean? It's not one of those dishes it's the one fucking dish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not something like we're talking about when I said they're making a marinara house because that's going with multiple things. That can go with a pasta. That can go on the side of calamari. That can go with so many different things. That's why you can use it for multiple things.
And we're talking about a certain type of restaurant. Think about fast casual.
Exactly.
They ain't
No.
blending up them
Oh,
sauces.
none of that shit.
They're not
No.
making like mother sauces.
No. Oh, none of that.
Bag, baby.
No.
Bags with stabilizers in them.
Absolutely.
Frozen.
And I think I was reading the notes. It says, we're adding, they'll add their own little flavor to it.
True.
Which is fine.
Also house made.
Exactly. Like,
We'll get
I ain't
the
gonna lie.
price.
I do that with for my kid. Like if she wants pasta, I'll add seasonings to like jar pasta or whatever. Because I could make pasta at home, but if it's just for me and her, I'll add my own kind of flavor to it and call it a day.
Yo, you're so right because I know how to make maybe not as well as some Italians out there. I know how to make a nice tomato sauce or bolognese or whatever. And it's a pain because
It's
you're
a process.
Gonna be making that all day,
yeah,
right?
And you got to stir it. You got.
Let me get that jar.
I'll soup the jar up, yo. You'd be like, oh, that tastes homemade.
Yes, and it is.
It is.
And you just start tucking that
Exactly.
thing in the garbage. Throw that out so you don't have to look at my garbage.
Exactly.
But yeah, you soup it up. You cut up whatever you want.
Exactly.
I'll put more fresh onions.
Oh yeah, all the ingredients.
Or if I'm going garlic, or I'm doing tomatoes, so you get the extra chunky chunks. Yeah, baby. And it's a nice starter. You know what I'm saying? And they do that a lot with mac and cheese too, because I can tell the difference. They'll, instead of making the roux and all that stuff, they'll use the cheese cream, and then they'll start souping that up.
Yeah.
And I will tell you for a fact that when they're talking about like house cured bacon and all that stuff, they ain't doing it. They're not doing it.
Yeah, I don't see no pigs in the back.
No.
Ain't nobody slaughtering nothing in most spots.
Maybe like you're grinding meat for burgers and stuff like that. Maybe not burgers, but a lot of times when you have a place that's cutting their own, like, you know, their
steak,
chain or whatever,
exactly,
you know,
yeah.
tenderloin or whatever, then you're going to use the beef tips or the trails or whatever, grind that up, and you'll have the best bolognese. Or
it'd be fantastic. You know. But yeah, it's exactly, for like a bolognese or something like that. You know, like you said, a burger is something that you're going to go through so much. You know, even if you, now in a pinch, yes, you might use it and you'll be like, do like 50 burgers in that day, but trust me, the next day that truck's coming in with that frozen hamburger.
No, they're not making fresh hamburgers.
No, they're not
doing it.
And you would have to literally run out for them to go do it on their own.
No, they'll just run out.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you know, too expensive.
It is.
Depending on what beat you're grinding. And although it's not, a final one, and we'll let you go on this, although it's not that hard, it's about kind of annoying to make as ice cream.
Oh, true.
You know, unless it's an ice cream shop.
Yes.
Right? Like if you're just a restaurant and then you're getting desserts, it'd be the last thing this restaurant's
making. Now, at your
making.
spot, they do make fresh ice cream.
No, we don't.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, it comes in.
No, she makes it. I saw her make it.
No, she doesn't make ice cream.
She doesn't? You sure?
I promise you.
You sure?
Yeah. Guy's name is Juan. I mean, she makes just about everything else except for the ice cream.
Oh,
The
okay.
ice cream, the gelato, it comes in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I promise you. But it's good.
It's delicious.
It's a local guy, though.
Yeah.
It's not Briars.
Oh, got you. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And so...
It's Juan.
Just be aware of the claims that restaurant make. I mean, it's really to the benefit of the restaurant and everybody because they're doing these things that, let's say they come in frozen and they're assembling it. It just cuts out a lot of the cost that you will end up incurring for something that would be diminishing returns.
Absolutely.
We do this for you each and every week. We're the Modern Waiter podcast, and we love restaurants. If there's a subject that you would like us to cover,
hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up. You can follow me on Instagram at The Modern Waiter Podcast or email me, themodernwaiter@gmail.com. I'm Marlon Joseph, The Modern Waiter.
I'm Danny Villa. Subscribe, people.
We will see you next week.
Later.
Fresh from straight